pleasant sound. I could listen to it all day.
That's a lute, an instrument well loved in Ku.
That song was beautiful.
It's been too long since I've heard the melodies of a lute in the air.
Far and wide, people speak of me in awe. Today, tomorrow, and the day after that. They call me Yomi of 1,000 tones.
Wow, what a name!
I've traveled to every corner of this world, taking in my fill of its music along the way. I have a song for every occasion, every place, every person.
You've piqued my interest. Let's have one then.
Gladly, provided you have the coin. My 1,000 tones were mastered at great effort, after all.
You have money, right, Hikari?
So I have to use the path action? Bribe Yomi. Alright. Only 800. That's not that bad then.
Will this
Not gonna
do?
make a big dent in my funds. I can do it. A lute is well known to those in the desert as Yomi of 1,000 tones. She knows a great number of songs and has been widely praised for delivering tailored performances that move her listeners' hearts. Okay.
Is this enough, Lady Yomi?
Of course, this shall buy you a song. One that will fit you as well as your finest kimono. However... I require time to make ready. Return to me tomorrow eve, and you shall have what you paid for.
Ah, behind every great show is hours of preparation.
Just so. Now gird your hearts, for tomorrow they shall be moved as they never have been before.
I do have to say, the lighting effect on the sprites from the campfire is a bit much. So can I just do this? Oh, yeah, I sure can. Hi.
Welcome, welcome! My audience of 2 has arrived. Now, listen well and be carried away by my 1,000 tones.
Something seems different about her, doesn't it?
Yes. It appears she's already spent our payment on those fine clothes.
Alas, I must apologize, for I cannot carry you away just yet.
Are you gonna ask for more payment?
I've come into a spot of trouble, you see.
You have?
Look here. The string of my lute has frayed. Without replacements, I fear...
That our song will have to wait?
Indeed. It is tantamount to asking a soldier to charge into battle with a broken sword.
Oh, we wouldn't want that happening.
If I recall, lute strings are made from the hair of a horse's tail, yes?
Indeed, there is but one man nearby with the means to help, but he is not one to offer his aid lightly. He'll have no truck with a wanderer such as I. He scarcely acknowledges my existence.
Reminds me of Papa.
Then maybe you can help him see reason. Can I count on you?
You don't need to ask. I'll see what I can do.
I thought she was gonna ask for money again for a replacement, so I guess you just have to use both path actions is all it really is there. But yeah, I thought for sure it was gonna be like, oh no, I can't play yet. I need this now. Is the case. Yeah, time to seduce the dude. My loot, it's not, it can't be used like this. I need more money so that I can fix it, and then I'll play it for you. And then, you know, you think that she's gonna play, and it's like, oh no, this other thing is going wrong. I need more money to be able to fix that before I can do the work that I promised to do for you. That actually happened to me once with an artist that I was commissioning for the channel. And I'm gonna be very careful to not let situations like that happen again. Hair from a horse's tail can be used in a variety of ways. Yeah, let's go ahead and yoink that. You need hair from a horse's tail. Oh, alright, you can have it. Well, neat. I'm taking everything from you. You don't have anything else. Stubborn horse owner, huh? Hi. Yeah, give this person what they need.
Will this work, Yomi?
Oh, I believe it will. This is finer than I could have imagined. I see you too can move the hearts of others.
You might be right about that.
With this, I can craft a string worthy of my skill. However, I fear the moment is not ripe for such a performance. Pray come again tomorrow, and I promise that my melody shall lift you to the heavens.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
The wait will make the music sound all the sweeter. Be patient, Hikari.
If you insist. You're generous with the benefit of the doubt, I see.
Yeah, this is definitely make for the hill where the moon is visible. Well, a hill where the moon is visible. This is rather reminiscent of the situation that I ran into with that artist. So, what? Somewhere this way, I guess? Over here, then? Wait, what? Oh, it's like up on the top of that hill, I guess. Whoops. Oh, probably needs to be, yeah. Not here. Maybe I needed to cycle it like that anyway to get her over here.
There!
Look, I can actually
There
make
she
out with the
is.
details on the sprites now.
Oh, welcome, my honored patrons.
We were looking for you. Do you ever stay in the same spot?
My sincerest apologies for the trouble. However, I had no choice but to go where I could best drink in the beauty of tonight's moon.
You're right. It's enchanting.
I wanted its dulcet rays to alight upon my lute as I played your song. Tonight, I perform upon a stage like no other, with string and garb equal to the occasion. All thanks to you, my most honored audience of two.
I hope this is worth the trouble.
It will be, I assure you. Now, listen.
I've never heard such a song before. I was moved, but somehow I feel so sad.
By the light of the heart, a favorite of mine. The clothes, the strings, the moon, they must be just so. It is the only way to perform this song correctly.
Yomi, why did you choose this song to play for us?
I've heard it before. I had a friend who would often play the lute for me. She always struck warm tones to match the warmth in her heart. Her name was Tsuki.
Was?
But you played the song much differently than she did. You painted it with melancholy.
Well then, our business is concluded. I shall take my leave.
So ends The Dancer and Warrior Part 1. So that's the first of our little crossover stories. Interesting. That last scene does really exemplify to me that the audio leveling in this game is not great. It feels like I've felt it in some previous cutscenes, but you know, not so drastically that I was gonna mention it, but here I definitely will. I've gotten some vibes during this stream that all the voice actors just kind of sent in their voice lines at, you know, whatever the volume they record it was, I guess, and, you know, whatever their software exported as, whether they were using Audacity or whatever to record their voice. And it sounds almost as if the developers just kind of put it in there without changing the volume to try and equalize everybody out a little bit. Like, for example, Yomi was definitely the quietest there, Hikari's second quietest, and then Agnia the loudest. Like, Yomi was quiet by a decent bit there. Like, it sounded like both Agnia and Yomi were talking at, like, kind of whispery tones, but Agnia was a lot more clearly audible, while Yomi, while it sounded like she was speaking clearly, just the playback volume was decently lower, so it was a little bit more difficult to make her out because of that. So it really makes me wish that more video games would take the time to properly level their audio, but that seems to be a little bit too much of an ask in so many modern games for some reason. But what do I know? You know, I try to take really careful care with my audio leveling whenever I'm editing one of my video essays. The only elements that I need to work with there are the music and my voice, just to make sure that you can clearly hear the music, but my voice is clearly louder. Though, you know, even that this game kind of sucks at, considering, you know, the music often overtakes things to the point that, you know, I had to turn up the voices. Yeah, so voice volume turned up there while music and sound effects is a little bit lower, because as is, it was darn near impossible to hear anybody speaking. And even then, there are definitely some scenes here and there still with this turned 2 notches up higher where it's still sometimes difficult to hear people's voices over the music. It hasn't been too bad this stream, but there are still sometimes some cutscenes here and there where that does happen. But, you know, come on, it's 2023. If people can learn how to level their audio, that'd be fantastic, you know? So, that's a large peeve of mine in a lot of video games. It's not like it's an Octopath Traveler 2 exclusive thing, but it's a problem in a lot of video games that I wish wasn't a problem in a lot of video games. What do I want to do now? If I trekked south, it would bring me towards Ku, but like, you know, can you even get there at this point? I would imagine probably not. So there's the area over here. But yeah, I think I would need to go. That's probably just a dungeon here. How do you get to this all then? Oh, this is just south from Wellgrove here. Let's go map it out. How about? Let's go map it at least, is what we can do. And I guess the side stories, or like the crossover stories that we just did there, is probably a little bit shorter than, you know, the main story chapters, most likely then. is what seems like Road to Mother's Garden. Oh. So, yeah, wasn't Throne's next chapter here? Yeah. So I guess Throne must be one of the characters that has 5 chapters total, because, yeah, there would be one for Mother's Route, then there would be another for Father's Thingamabob, and then, like, the final chapter to... Wait. Chapter 2, Father's Route. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't increase the number there. It's just her chapter 2 has 2 different objectives that you have to do, I guess. Interesting. I thought this would have now been, like, go here to do chapter 3, but still be the same mission as it was before. Okay. Interesting. So is this chapter 3 yeah, that's chapter 3 Mother's Route now. So is that just finding him then? Because I assume that, you know, she was playing him up to be like a really, really, you know, powerful dudo. So, you know, I assume we wouldn't fight him at roughly level 16, you know? Probably. And yeah, so this would lead to, you know, her thingamabob there. There's a save point along the way here. Do I want to go for it? I saved not that long ago. I'm going to go for it. But there's nothing else here except for a save point. So it's not like I'm going to unlock some new area on the map or anything like that. So why am I going for it? This is probably not the best idea. Yeah, there's just that. I mean, if I get to enter there, then I can mark the dungeon on the map, I guess. That's what I can do. Yeah, this is a... Ouch. Well.
It's my turn now.
Bye, hopefully. Nope. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have trekked all the way over here. I just wanted to add this part of the map to my world map is all I really wanted to do. You know. Get an idea of what we're working with in the world. Ow. So dang mean. Get me out of here. Neat. Alright. Well. But I now... Guess I can heal, yeah, Hikari up a little bit more. There's a whole bunch of SP. Oh, there's no point in doing this because this is closed anyway. Dang it. So during Throne's story, I'll get whatever it is. Well, I can't go home empty-handed. What's this chest? A single inspiriting plum. Okay, so if I want to map out this area, this is like the biggest section still left. There's an island here that I assume I'll only be able to get to once I get the ship. I'll only be able to get here when something happens that lets me trek through the mountains, because there's that one guy that blocked me there. This I could probably get to pretty easily, just by going east from there. And this... underground waterway. So is there, you know, some way through the underground waterway that gets you to whatever this is? Something? And there's a tiny little notch there. Path to the Tomb of the Warden Beasts. Yeah, we're getting most of the world mapped out here, at least. Let's try trekking towards Ku and see what happens. Let's see what comes of it here. If it goes okay, or if it goes terribly, horribly wrong. Let's see. I would love to save here. Sweet. Yeah, trek this way. Look at our full squad here. We still have that old man and that one gambler's wife in my my squad here. All right, yeah, let's I would go to the title screen and then come back to reset the step counter, but you know, I don't have to worry that much about the enemies here, so it's not that big a deal. I'm surprised I never grabbed that chest when I've done some grinding here previously, because I never noticed the chest was there. Must well have been Western Size Sands. So I don't think I've been over here yet. It's just danger level 16. There'll be a dungeon over that way, I guess. And then that loops up that way? Really? That's not the way to go to the chest? Oh, it's around back, I guess. Here, let me save. Always save whenever we see the save point. See if there's something cool within the chest there. Hopefully. Would be nice. No random encounter?
Here I come.
I had to speak, huh? But yeah, I've fought lots of these guys before. Yeah, let's just get on out of here. Can flee from that pretty easily. So it's not that big a deal. What's this? An iron shield. Anybody want an iron shield? Like... yeah, sure, here you go. Oh, and max HP goes up a little bit with that. Sure. There you go. Enjoy the shield. Enjoy Pokemon Shield version there. Yeah, I'll go this way first just to map things out. So that, you know, when I'm taking my own time going and grinding and stuff, I can look over at the world map and see the various different areas, their danger levels, and have an idea of what I'm working with and stuff. I'll probably go over into this and then back out immediately. Eastern Wellgrove Trail. So that's a danger level 18 area. So is there any other way that I can go here? Well, there's town and some other way. Yeah, so I guess that, and then that's that other way. I gotcha. So there's nothing along the way here. It just goes all the way to there. It looks like there would be some sort of thingamabob over here, so I didn't need to map this out. Okay, I'm surprised that that led right into there. I'm a little bit surprised about that. I can add the dungeon to the map if I can figure out how to get there. I can figure out how the heck that happens around this way, I guess. Must be the case. You can see how tough it is. Salty Spittoon, how tough are you? Quicksand Gowl, danger level 30. So can't quite tackle it yet, but I'm not super duper far off from likely being able to tackle it. There any equipment in here? Just close enough that it's worth going and getting? Any chests? There's a big chest here that looks clearly like a trap. It looks like this chest looks almost like it would be the trap of that ice cream lady in the SpongeBob movie, where it just something big rises up from the ground underneath. Wow, lots of misses. Thanks, Temenos. Gosh dang it. Now, boys, or whatever the heck she said. It's about to start chasing us the moment we go for that chest. It's gonna be like one Gald in there and then a boss battle. Just watch. Something. Or one leaf, not Gald. Gosh dang it! Now I want what's in that big chest. Curious what it is. Oh. My goodness, the animation.
My turn.
No! Ouch. Patrick looks at you in the side mirrors while your life is in danger. Yeah.
Can still fight.
SpongeBob! Make mine a double! Or a chocolate? I don't remember what he said. I think it was chocolate, actually. Since the danger is overwhelming, are you certain you wish to proceed? I saved a little bit ago. Yes, obviously.
The hunter, the prey. Wait, really?
Okay, so it was chocolate then. I knew it would be a trap. Wow. So yeah, I guess there's a bunch of optional bosses that you can do in dungeons around the world and stuff. And that's one of them there. I want to be like level 30 plus before I tackle that one and get whatever really cool loot is in that chest. So I guess the loot is really cool. You just can only loot it after you defeat the trap guarding it. Well, that'll be a boss for another day, I think. Not gonna do that for a little while yet. So I already got that. Is there something spicy out here? Oh. But what's over in here? What's over this way? What the heck are you?
Let's have a look.
May as well before we flee. May as well there. So maybe if I'm not... Really? Maybe if I'm not using Oswald, it'd be a good idea to give Temenos the thingamabob that lets him act sooner, a lot more frequently. Levitating jellyfish. Now we can do some jellyfishing stuff. That's what we can do here. Alright, well. Okay. Would this be for like a side quest or something, maybe? Just a empty house there. Oh, hi. Now I decide to hawk my wares right here. You have strong shot. Let's challenge the portly merchant to a duel. Yeah, ready when you are. Just for fun. I mean, I already have Arrow of Fortune.
Prepare.
It might not be too important here. All right, well, you're weak to sword. Oh, one. Okay, so yeah. Dudos that have like 3 notches of strength I can take on pretty easy peasy then. Should be able to. Physical boost.
Prepare
you. Raise your defense as well. But like, you know, I guess I could have boosted earlier.
Pride of Ku.
That's what I could have done. Well. So what is strong shot, huh?
You still have much to learn.
Unleash a moderately powerful bow attack on a single foe. But I can do that and get job points with Arrow of Fortune anyway, so I'm not gonna bother, I guess. I probably shouldn't have challenged him to a duel. Gotta head out, getting to sleep. Have a great stream, Harmon. Good night, be safe. And how you feel? Oh, I assume that's hope you feel better. I am continuing to feel better. So, you know, almost completely recovered from being sick, it feels like. So, on the up and up here. I do appreciate that, Adam. I hope you have an awesome rest of the night. And take care there. Eastern Ku Sands. Yeah, this is better be a save point right in here. So probably what's a shrine that way? If I can make it to the save point without dying. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I made it! Sweet! Alright, now I can reset my step counter like that. Alright. Yeah, it's a little bit of a sketchy area here. It's a little bit dangerous, but we're getting on through. Yeah, I am handling my playthrough of Octopath Traveler 2 here very differently than I handled my playthrough of Octopath Traveler 1. I will not be tempted by that chest right now. If it was a golden chest, I would be. Oh. I guess I have to advance Hikari's story. Well, I guess I need to advance his story a whole lot before I can ever get back to Ku again. I was just curious. Well, I can check out the shrine at least, maybe? See what's going on with that. What's happening over here? And are there any gold chests over here that seem like they'd be important and spicy? Tranquil Grotto, danger level 45. So these definitely mean dungeons then, right? Must well be. Sure seems like. Is there any chest early on that's worth yoinking and then dipping out? That's not a way there. I'm gonna get wrecked by something in here. Well, here's a chest. I'm about to get wrecked here pretty soon. Like, I'm gonna run into an encounter any moment now, so... yeah, I guess I'll dip out. So, I don't know how the heck you'd map out this section of the world. I think there was, like, an edge of the world there that you could never map out in Octopath Traveler 1 as well, or, like, some top sections or something like that. I wonder if that's what's going on in this game. But apart from that, you know, I've mapped out most of the world. Can't get here yet. I could get that little notch there, or maybe do that sometime later. Is what I could well do. But yeah, I'd definitely say some good progress has been made here thus far. Do I want to do one more chapter 2 and then I'll gotten through like 4 chapter 2s today? And then I'm like really set for a good while. God, where in the world did I drop it? Last time I remember seeing it was in the town in the Brightlands. I wish that, yeah, so I've already accepted that one before. I wish that there was some sort of indication on like the quests on the map that shows whether or not you've already accepted that one, you know, so you know that you don't need to talk to them again. It's already in your menu, you know. Yeah, let's go back to this here. I guess I can go to the inn. What I can do. And then I can hear a tale. Yeah, let's do Temenos' chapter 2. That's... oh. I mean, I saw the sign right between the buildings. It was a 50-50 shot, I suppose, for which one it was going to be. Alright. Yeah, this has been a lot of streaming this weekend. Yesterday, for the Saturday, I did an 11-hour stream. And today I'm coming up on 8 hours. It's gonna hit 8 hours by the time I'm done with this chapter 8 here. But, you know, means that I'll have gotten a very strong foothold on my various playthrough projects this weekend, you know. Is the case. Let's hear a tale. Temenos, main story chapter 2. Temenos follows the trail of the pontiff's killer to Canalbrine, where he must find the theologian Lucian, and quickly, for Lucian may be the key for solving the case. Let's continue the tale.